All right, so in this latest Marist poll, a national poll, the campaign is certainly at this point in high gear. We're seeing a razor thin edge for Kamala Harris at 50% to Donald Trump's 48%, comparable to what we've been seeing all along. It's been close and it's staying close, but if you're looking for a wide gender gap in this campaign, you don't have to look any further. We're looking at a 34 percentage point difference between men and women, with Trump carrying men by 16, Harris carrying women by 18. This is unprecedented in terms of the gap between genders. I mean, it may not be a surprise, but maybe the magnitude of it all is. And I think it's, as we dug down into the numbers a little bit, we saw this is very pronounced among independent voters. So I want to talk a little bit about independents. Among independent men, Donald Trump is up 26 points. Among independent women, Kamala Harris is up 23 points. So among independents, we're talking about a 49% gender gap here. I mean, it's just unprecedented and enormous. Now, when we look at independents as a group in terms of whom they're supporting, last time we saw that Joe Biden carried independents by 13 percentage points. Kamala Harris is trailing by six, 44 to 50 for Trump. So that's a really big deal, ultimately, in terms of where this election may end up. And I think part of this has to do with Joe Biden's approval rating, which obviously the Republicans are trying to tie Harris to as much as possible. Here, among independents, his approval rating is only 33%. So he's running about 10 points lower among independents than he is as a whole. So this seems to be a soft spot in the Harris numbers. I think there's one thing that offsets this, and that's how she's doing among whites generally. I may have talked about this before, but it certainly bears repeating. Hillary Clinton got 37% of the whites in 2016. Joe Biden got 41% of the white vote 4 years ago, and right now Kamala Harris is getting 45%. So when you hear about numbers that she's not doing as well, let's say among young people, or she's not doing well as well among independents or people of color, you have to think of this also, that she's doing better among whites, and that's the largest single group in the electorate. So that's a big thing to be looking at.